JamesELovelock, The Revenge of Gaia, Earth's Climate Crisis, The Fate of Humanity. Welcome to a captivating exploration of the Gaia hypothesis, which views Earth as a self-regulating superorganism, balancing its climate and chemistry to promote life. However, in JamesELovelock's The Revenge of Gaia, Earth's Climate Crisis and the Fate of Humanity, we venture into the alarming reality of a planet under siege by human activities that are turbocharging global warming. The book delves into the science of our planet's natural mechanisms, how mankind is disrupting natural ecosystems, and the alarming consequences of climate change, such as the extinction of species and rising sea levels.
Gaia hypothesis and global warming. The Earth, also known as Gaia, is a self-regulating superorganism that maintains its internal environment like all living creatures. However, with the onset of industrialization, the situation has flipped, and the Earth is now gravely ill. As a result of increased human activities, such as deforestation and emission of greenhouse gases, the planet is getting hotter, and its ability to self-regulate is at great risk. This phenomenon, known as global warming, poses a deadly threat to our environment, and humanity's future hangs in the balance. The devastating impact of global warming. Global warming is not a new phenomenon, and its effects can be catastrophic. Over 55 million years ago, an increase in atmospheric gases caused a radical increase in temperature, negatively impacting all life on Earth. Human activity today is driving a similar increase in carbon gases, threatening the planet's ability to regulate its climate and chemistry. Scientists warn that a 12.5 of temperature rise could turn the Amazon into a desert, and a 500 parts per million carbon dioxide ratio would mean a 5.5 of increase, leading to irreversible melting of Greenland's ice and a 46-foot rise in sea levels. Coastal cities worldwide could be submerged, making global warming a lethal threat. Unless drastic measures are taken to reduce greenhouse gases, the actual temperature increase could be between 11 and 14.5 degrees Fahrenheit hotter than now, jeopardizing the planet's future. The priority must be to protect the living Earth because humankind comes second. Gaia's war. Gaia, our planet, is trapped in a vicious cycle of positive feedback that is causing it to heat up. Factors contributing to this phenomenon include greenhouse gases, diminishing Arctic ice, and deforestation. Positive feedback amplifies the overall heating effect, leading to a cumulative impact. The rising temperature of ocean water has caused a decline in algae populations, which curbs the natural cooling mechanism. Loss of tropical forests due to temperature increase is further exacerbating the situation. Boreal forests, on the other hand, are absorbing more heat, leading to their expansion. Decomposition of plant matter releases methane, which is a greenhouse gas with a potency 24 times that of carbon dioxide. Gaia is changing rapidly, according to its own internal rules, and we are in a war that we cannot win. While sustainable development is a reasonable option, it comes too late to undo the damage we have already done to the planet. Synthesizing food to save the world. Turning natural ecosystems into farmland to feed the growing population will only accelerate global warming. To avoid devastating impacts on food and fuel production, countries should prioritize food synthesis from available materials. International organizations such as WMO, UNEP, and IPCC are helping to tackle global warming, but the best solution is to synthesize food from carbon dioxide, water, and nitrogen. This may sound futuristic, but with proper planning, it can save our planet from the dire consequences of climate change. Hotter Earth, dying world. Global warming's catastrophic aftermaths could transform Earth into an unlivable wasteland where most living beings perish, forcing survivors to take refuge in the polar regions, which will soon become the only livable places on the planet. The extinction of numerous animal species, the death of billions of human beings, and a future scenario akin to that of Mad Max, where humanity would be led by brutal warlords, awaits us if we fail to take substantial action to combat climate change. Global warming's catastrophic effects. Some scientists may underestimate the catastrophic consequences of global warming, caused by factors such as the loss of natural ecosystems and positive feedback. While climatologists such as Tom Wigley and JamesELovelock predict a temperature increase of 3.5 of and a 4 to 12-inch sea level rise by 2100, others argue that global warming will not have severe consequences. However, a hot Earth means restricted ocean life and expanded desert regions. The loss of aerosol particles in the northern hemisphere could also eliminate another cooling weapon against the greenhouse effect. The truth about nuclear energy. Nuclear energy is often feared, but it is actually a much safer and abundant source of energy compared to fossil fuels. While alternative energies like wind and tide are not practical on a massive scale, nuclear energy can safely supply the enormous amounts of electricity needed in the urbanized world. Despite common misconceptions, studies have shown that nuclear power is much safer than other energy sources like coal and natural gas in terms of actual human fatalities. Ultimately, nuclear energy is not a perfect solution, but it is a crucial source of energy that can help address the global warming problem. Innovative solutions to global warming. Scientists are proposing numerous creative solutions to combat global warming. One idea is a giant sunshade in space that can deflect sunlight, while another is to create artificial clouds in the ocean to cool the planet. Additionally, scientists are exploring ways to remove carbon dioxide from smokestack gas, such as burying it underground or using chemical reactions to create new products. The book emphasizes the urgent need to view the Earth as a living entity and change our way of life to prevent its destruction. The urgency of population control. The world's population has reached a point that is not sustainable on Earth. Deadly climate change is a self-generated threat that needs to be addressed before humanity can focus on population control. The goal is to ensure that the world's population does not surpass the planet's capacity to provide for them.
In conclusion, Lovelock's book offers a sobering examination of Earth's climate crisis and mankind's role in its deterioration. As we witness the adverse impacts of global warming, accelerated by human activities, we are forced to question our perception of sustainable development and our responsibility towards Earth, also known as Gaia. Discovering the potential solutions and alternatives, such as embracing nuclear energy and taking carbon dioxide out of smokestack gas, provide hope for a better future. Ultimately, this book serves as a poignant reminder that humanity must prioritize the health of our living planet and learn to live within its natural boundaries.